Good evening and welcome to Randolph-Barksdale Court, the Storm Dome and the Student Success Center on the campus of Georgia Southwestern State University for this evening's Peach Belt Conference SIAC Challenge. And we've got Fort Valley State taking on the Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes. Now to honor America, please stand, kindly remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
To the starters from both schools, first let's meet the visiting Wildcats from Fort Valley State. At guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 3, Keandra Cox. At forward, a 5'11" sophomore, number 10, Amaya Height. At guard, a 5'3" sophomore, number 11, Alicia Franklin. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 13, Nola Carter. And in the middle, the center 6'1" sophomore, number 44, Jalen Moore. Head coach of the Lady Wildcats, LaCole Willingham. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your Lady Kings, starting 5. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Lithonia, Georgia, number 22, Trimble! At forward, a 5'11" senior from Wesley Chapel, Florida, number 34, Amanda Valesky. At guard, a 5'9" junior from Concord, Georgia, number 15, Lauren Token. At guard, a 5'4" senior from Miami, Florida, number 1, Shania Jones. And a guard, a 5'6" senior from Fort Lake, Mississippi, number 23, Brittany Grant. Head coach of the Lady Hurricanes, Kelly Britsky. Assistant coach, Nick Grant.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Storm Dome on the campus of Georgia. And we're off. Tip is controlled by the Lady Hurricanes. That'll be Shania Jones. Jones at the top of the key. Over to Lauren Duncan on the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Brittany Grant. Grant back over to Jones. Grant with a three-pointer. No good. Rebound is by Nola Carter of Fort Valley State quickly down the court. Throws a long pass. It goes out of bounds. Great try by Alicia Franklin to save it, but was not able to, so that'll give the Lady Hurricanes the basketball with 9:37 to go here in the first quarter. Shania Jones brings the ball up for the Lady Hurricanes. Shania had 13 points last night in the loss to Albany State. Gets it into Amanda Molosky. Molosky gets a good pick from Lauren Duncan. Can't convert the basket. Ball is on the floor, picked up by number 10, Amaya Height of Fort Valley State. Fort Valley State with the basketball. That'll be Keandra Cox from the left elbow. Her shot is no good. Tipped away, picked up by Lauren Duncan. Duncan quickly down to Shania Jones. Jones going to be closely guarded by Keandra Cox. Three-pointer by Molosky is no good. Long rebound picked up by Cox. Cox on the run. Gets to the free throw line. Pulls up. Her first shot is no good. Rebound by Mariah Trimble, who pops it out to Brittany Grant on the left side. Comes down just in front of us and gives it up to Shania Jones. Jones to Molosky. Molosky to Duncan. Duncan on the right wing. Back over to Jones, top of the wing. Swings it to the left wing over to Brittany Grant into Molosky on the left elbow. Shot is good. So Molosky gets the first points of the night and gives the Lady Hurricanes a 2-0 lead. 8:23 to go here in the first quarter. It's Lady Hurricanes basketball in the SIAC Peach Belt Challenge. Number 13, that's Nola Carter drives. Her shot is no good. Rebound picked up by Mariah Trimble. Trimble gives it to the point guard, Shania Jones. Over to Lauren Duncan on the left wing. A little shake and bake move, but she's going to get called for the travel. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And we'll have our first substitution of the night. Kaya Cochran will enter for the Lady Hurricanes for Brittany Grant. Shania Jones applying backcourt pressure. Little man-to-man press here by the Lady Hurricanes. That'll be Jones guarding, looks like Alicia Franklin. Franklin's going to drive to the left, pulls up with a running one-hander, no good. Trimble with the rebound. Quickly out to Kaya Cochran. Cochran through the lane, loses control of the basketball. Gets it over to Duncan. Back to Cochran. Cochran for three, just off, no good. Good try on the rebound, that time by Mariah Trimble. Just goes off her fingertips, and it'll be Lady Wildcat basketball. 2-0 your score early in the first quarter here at the Storm Dome on the campus of Georgia Southwestern State University. Keandra Cox will bring the ball up for the Lady Wildcats. She's going to be guarded by Kaya Cochran. Cox dribbles, loses control. Kaya Cochran ties her up, and it'll be a jump ball. Great job of pressure defense that time by Kaya Cochran. Got to give Kaya credit there. She forced a loose ball on the floor and dove in and caused the jump ball. Possession will go to the Lady Wildcats. Inbounds pass goes to Alicia Franklin. Franklin being guarded by Shania Jones. Going to take one quick move past her. Can't make it past her. Gives the ball up over to Nola Carter. Nola Carter on the baseline is good. So that ties the game up at 2. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lauren Duncan from deep in the corner for three, and it's good. So Duncan from the right corner on the baseline hits for three, gives the Lady Hurricanes a 5-2 lead. Amanda Molosky will inbounds to Kaya Cochran. Cochran, top of the key over to Shania Jones. Back out top of the key to Cochran. Cochran dribbles to the right side, looks inside, gets it to Mariah Trimble over to Molosky. Molosky wanted to shoot, couldn't grab a handle of it. Gets it back out. Here comes Shania Jones down the lane. Her shot is up, and it rolls in good. So Shania Jones' first points of the night gives the Lady Hurricanes a 7-2 lead. Keandra Cox with the basketball for the Lady Wildcats. Going to dribble on the right side of the lane, pulls up, shot is short. She gets her own rebound, Pops it back out to Nola Carter. Carter back to Cox. Top of the key for three. Good. So Keandra Cox gets her first points of the night. A three-pointer from the top of the key makes the score 7-5. Quickly down court, Lauren Duncan again from the same spot. Can't make it go this time. Quickly out, it's Alicia Franklin on the run. Gives it up to Nola Carter. Carter off the glass. Good. So Carter with her fourth point of the night makes it 7-7. Shania Jones over to Molosky from the left elbow. Turnaround jump shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound is by Jalen Moy. Moy gets it to Nola Carter. Carter gonna drive the right side of the lane, goes up off the glass, and it's good. And she'll get a free throw. Foul by the Lady Hurricanes that time. She'll get a free throw. She'll be shooting for her 7th point of the night. Looks like Taisha Moore and Petra Paris going to check in for the Lady Hurricanes. Nola Carter with the chance to make the old-fashioned three-point play. On the way, up and good. So Carter with 7 of the 10 points for Fort Valley State gives Fort Valley the 10-7 lead. Kaya Cochran with a long three, no good. Scramble on the ground. Nola Carter comes up with it. She's out and running across midcourt. Gives it up to Kaylin West. Nope, that's going to be to Candace Jordan. Jordan loses the handle, and it goes out of bounds, giving the Lady Hurricanes a basketball. Nola Carter came out of there really fast, got down court really quick, tried to get to Candace Jordan the basketball. She couldn't handle it, and the Lady Hurricanes now with possession. That'll be Kaya Cochran. Cochran on the right wing in front of the Fort Valley State bench. Gets it over to Patrice Paris. Her shot is no good from the free throw line. And we get a timeout. So with 4:41 to go here in the first quarter, it's Fort Valley State 10, Georgia Southwestern State University 7. We'll be back after this timeout.
Cheerleaders doing a great job for us tonight. Thank you, ladies.
Tamesia Blue will inbounds. Blue gets it in to Kaya Cochran. Cochran over to Gabby Figures. Figures for three, no good. It's going to be knocked out by Tamesia Blue, I believe. Nope. They're going to say it went off Fort Valley State. That must have been Kaylin West that last touched the basketball. Inbounds go to Patra Paris. Paris tries to get it to Kaya Cochran. Can't get it, but it's knocked out of bounds by Alicia Franklin. So it'll be Lady Hurricane basketball over in front of the Fort Valley State bench. Cochran inbounds to Paris, back to Cochran. Cochran back to Paris, top of the key. Swings it over to the left side, gives it up to Blue. Blue over to Gabby Figures for three, good. So Gabby Figures gets her first points of the night. Gabby had 6 points last night in the game against Albany State. 4:12 left to go here in the first quarter. Tamesia Blue steals the basketball, goes down the lane, gives it up to Kaya Cochran, no good. Rebound by Taisha Moore. She has her shot knocked away. So it'll be Georgia Southwestern basketball once again underneath their own basket. Blue will inbounds. Going to give it over to Kaya Cochran. Cochran over to Blue. Figures over to Blue. Blue inside to Paris. Paris gets it back out to Cochran. Cochran on the right wing over to Moore. Top of the key, no good. Rebound is picked up by Tamesia Blue over to Figures. Figures for three, no good. Off the front of the rim, picked up by Nola Carter. Carter gets it to Keandra Cox. Cox pulls up top of the key for three. It's up and good. So Cox with her second three-pointer of the night makes it 12-10.
Keandra Cox for Fort Valley State.
I believe that should be 13, but I could be wrong. Long shot is no good. Patra Paris gets it into Taisha Moore. Her shot knocked away and rebound by Kaylin West. Alicia Franklin with the ball, going to be guarded by Kaya Cochran. Franklin going to drive the basket. She's going to be fouled by Patra Paris.
Patra Paris with the foul. First personal.
Apparently the last three-pointer that Cox hit must have been a two-pointer, not a three-pointer. So Alicia Franklin misses her first free throw. She'll get a second. Franklin, shot on the way up and off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Taisha Moore. Taisha gives it up to Blue. Blue over to Figures. Figures back out to Blue, swings it over to Moore, top of the key. Over on the right wing to Kaya Cochran. Cochran back to Blue. Now Gabby Figures for three. Good! Gabby Figures for her third three-pointer of the night makes it 13-12. 2:38 to go here in the first quarter. Hurricanes lead by one. Fort Valley State with the basketball. That's Journey Powell. Powell's going to get a pick from Takandris Jordan. She's going to drive the left side up and off the glass, and a charge will be called. Great job that time by Taisha Moore. She drew the charge. Great job of defense by Moore that time. So no basket for Journey Powell that time.
Fouls on Powell.
Lady Hurricanes now with the basketball. That'll be Kaya Cochran to the left wing. Back out to Cochran. Cochran looking inside. Gets it over on the right wing to Gabby Figures. Figures inside to Taisha Moore. She tries to make a move to get a shot. Can't get it off. Back over to Blue. Blue going to drive the left baseline. Her shot's off the glass and good. She'll get fouled and she'll get a free throw. She too will have the chance to make the old-fashioned three-pointer. Good move down the left baseline by Tamesia Blue that time. Went soft off the glass and converted the basket. So Tamesia will get a chance for her third point of the night. Free throw is up and good. That gives her three on the night. Tamesia had 2 points last night, so she's already gone over her total for last night. That'll be Journey Powell with the basketball. Some really tough picks out there. A foul will be called on Georgia Southwestern that time. I believe that would be on Patra Paris. Looks like Mariah Trimble, and Amanda Molosky entering the game. Trimble had 11 points last night. Amanda Molosky also had 11 points for the Lady Hurricanes. Inbounds pass goes to Antonia Jones. Jones over to Journey Powell. Powell going to be guarded by Tamesia Blue. Powell gets a pick. Oh, looks like she moved her feet. Wasn't called. That'll be number 10, Amaya Height shot. No good. Rebound by Trimble. Trimble looking to go coast to coast. Gets it back out to Gabby Figures. Figures for three. Good. Gabby with her third three-pointer of the night. She has 9 total. And the Hurricanes lead by 19-12 score. Alicia Franklin over in front of the Hurricane bench, being guarded by, looks like, Shania Jones. Her three-pointer misses everything. Rebound by Journey Powell. Left-hander's going to drive the left side. Looks like we're going to get a hand check foul called on Shania Jones. Nope, not Shania. Looks like that's going to be Gabby Figures with the foul. 1:06 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Hurricanes lead by 7. Fort Valley State will inbounds, and a foul is called. That foul will be called on Mariah Trimble.
Mariah Trimble with the foul.
So looks like Nola Carter will get 2 free throws. She already has 7 points on the night. First free throw's on the way, and it's good. That gives her 8 points on the night. She has 8 of the 13 Fort Valley State points. Leading scorer for Georgia Southwestern State, Gabby Figures. She's hit on 3 3-pointers. She has 9 for the night. Nola Carter with her second free throw on the way, and it's no good off the back of the rim. And Amanda Molosky with the rebound. Gives it to Tamesia Blue. Blue over to Shania Jones. Drives the lane. One-handed running shot is good. Shania Jones with the basket makes it 21-13. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Quickly down court. Amanda Molosky with the steal. Gives it up to Shania Jones. Jones back out to Tamesia Blue. Going to drive the lane. Shot is no good. Rebound knocked away and picked up by Maya Height. And Fort Valley State wants and gets a timeout. So with 36.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter, Lady Hurricanes. Lady Wildcats will inbound the basketball. How to go to Journey Powell. Powell has it knocked away by Shania Jones. Hits the sideline and goes out of bounds. It'll be Fort Valley State basketball. Antonia Jones will inbounds. Jones going to get it into Alicia Franklin. Franklin guarded by Shania Jones. And now we have a 10-second call. I guess they went over from earlier. So it'll be Georgia Southwestern basketball. Tamesia Blue with the ball. Gets it out to Gabby Figures. Figures top of the key back over on the left wing down into the corner. That's Shania Jones. Back out top of the wing, swings it over on the right wing. Amanda Molosky to Taisha Moore, and Moore's going to be fouled. So Taisha Moore will get her 2 free throws. First shot is on the way and no good off the back of the rim. She'll get a second.
Tamesia Blue on the line.
Second free throw is on the way. So that gives Taisha 1 point. She had 6 last night. Last second desperation shot by Alicia Franklin is no good. So after the first quarter of play, it's Georgia Southwestern State University 22, Fort Valley State 13. We'll be back for second quarter action after this timeout.
Those mini basketballs. Make some noise for the Lady Hurricanes and maybe go for one your way.
By inbounding to Tamesia Blue. Blue over to Figures on the left wing. Swings it around to Tamesia Blue on the right wing. Down in the corner to Amanda Molosky. Molosky makes the pass. Is taken away by Fort Valley State's Keandra Cox. She tries to get it to Antonia Jones. It's knocked out of bounds by Gabby Figures. Great defensive play there and great hustle by Gabby Figures. So Fort Valley State will inbounds under their own basket. It'll get into Antonia Jones. Jones being guarded closely by Gabby Figures. Keandra Cox looking, can't find anybody. Gets it to Nola Carter. Carter's going to drive the left side and good. Carter now with 10 points early in the second quarter. Hurricanes lead by 7 by a 22-15 score. Shania Jones will get it back out to Tamesia Blue, back to Jones. Jones gets it to Taisha Moore. Moore going to drive the right side of the lane. Her shot is no good. She gets her own rebound, gets it over to Amanda Molosky. Molosky's shot is good. Gives Amanda 4 points on the night. 24-15. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Keandra Cox for Fort Valley State being guarded by Tamesia Blue. She's going to drive the right side to the right wing. Gets it back out to Antonia Jones. Jones with a spin move in the lane. She'll get called for the travel. Pretty good defensive effort by the Lady Hurricanes that time. Quickly up court, it's going to be Shania Jones on the right wing. Molosky over on the left wing to Figures. Figures dribbles out top of the wing over to Blue. Blue tries to get it inside to Moore. Moore gets it back out to Shania Jones. Jones with a jump stop shot, no good. Rebounds by Nola Carter. Carter quickly out, going to take it all the way herself. Being guarded by Gabby Figures. Runs into Tamesia Blue. Blue will get called for the foul. So Nola Carter was pretty determined. She was going to get the rebound and go coast to coast. Carter will get her fourth and fifth free throw of the first half. First free throw is on the way, and it's good. So Carter with 11 points. Lauren Duncan will check back into the game. So will Kaya Cochran. So it's Molosky, Cochran, Moore, Jones, and Duncan for the Lady Hurricanes. Carter's second free throw on the way is good. She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line and has 12 points here with 8:06 to go in the second quarter. Lady Hurricanes with the basketball. That'll be Shania Jones. Jones gives it up, back top of the key to Cochran. Cochran over to Duncan on the right wing. Ball gets swung around down to Molosky on the baseline. Back to Duncan. Duncan for three off the back of the rim. Long rebound picked up by Keandra Cox. Cox throws down court, and she's going to throw. Over to Duncan. Duncan dribbles back out top of the key. Gets it to Shania Jones. And a foul will be called. Looks like that may have been on Taisha Moore. Taisha trying to get better position down low. Gets called for the foul. And Adrienne Brown will check in for Taisha Moore. Nola Carter for the Wildcats going to dribble the lane. Gives it up to Antonia Jones. Back to Amaya Height. Antonia Jones out to Keandra Cox. Cox top of the key being guarded by Kaya Cochran. Cox dribbling around looking. Finds Amaya Height at the right elbow. She's going to drive the lane. If she gets fouled, a blocking foul will be called. Pretty good defensive effort that time. I believe that foul was called on Adrienne Brown. We had gotten Fort Valley State down to around 4 seconds on the shot clock that time. Free throw by Maya Height is up and good, so she gets her first points of the game. Only three people have scored for Fort Valley State. Nola Carter has 12 of their 18 points. Second free throw by Height is up and good, so she has 2 for the night. Kaya Cochran tries to get it over to Shania Jones. A little miscommunication there. Shania broke toward the basket. Kaya thought she was going to pop out for the pass. So a turnover by the Lady Hurricanes gives Fort Valley State the basketball, and that'll be Keandra Cox. Number 3, guarding number 3. Cox to the free throw line, gets it back out to Jalen Moy. Moy with the basketball, guarded closely, gives it up to Keandra Cox. Cox over to Amaya Height. Her shot from the right elbow is up and good. So Amaya Height with 4 points now. That makes it 24-21. Lauren Duncan's pass is picked off by Keandra Cox. Cox will drive, shot, misses everything except the net. I guess you could say she got nothing but net. Fort Valley State tries to save it. She gets the throw out to Shania. Shania goes all the way uncontested, gets her 3rd basket of the night for 6 points. And a steal there by Adrienne Brown. She gets the points, makes it 28-21, and Fort Valley State Wilson gets the timeout with 5:59 to Amaya Height with a long baseball-type pass to Nola Carter. Carter picks it up, going to be guarded by Lauren Duncan. Back out to Keandra Cox. She'll dribble, she'll lower the shoulder, and she'll be called for an offensive foul. Good job that time by Kaya Cochran. Taisha Moore back into the game. She inbounds to Kaya Cochran. Cochran over to Jones. Jones has it knocked away but picks it back up. Over to Duncan. Duncan gets it to Moore. Over to Kaya Cochran for 3. No good. Rebound is by Nola Carter. Carter falls, loses possession of basketball, picked up by Duncan, gets it quickly into Shania Jones. Jones with the basket. Great job of defense that time in the right place at the right time. As Nola Carter fell, Lauren Duncan there to pick it up and gave it to Shania Jones for the quick basket and the 9-point lead. Shot that time by Amaya Hyde is no good. Rebound is by Taisha Moore. Moore quickly to Kaya Cochran. Cochran to Duncan. Duncan back to Cochran. Top of the key to Moore over around the right wing. That's Shania Jones back out to Cochran. Cochran looking inside, can't find anybody. Gives it to Duncan for three, a little long. Picked up by Adrienne. Adrienne Brown, and a foul will be called. Foul is on Fort Valley State. You didn't get that number. But the Lady Hurricanes will inbounds. Chris Beckham will make her first entrance of the night for the Lady Hurricanes. 4:49 to go here in the second quarter. Inbounds pass goes to Taisha Moore. Her shot is no good. Foul will be called that time on Jalen Moore. 9-point lead for the Lady Hurricanes. Taisha Moore will go to the free throw line. She has 1 point on the night. She's 1 for 2 so far. Free throw on the way, no good. Just a little bit hard and off the back of the rim. But Taisha will get a second shot here. 30-21. A little under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Shot is on the way. It too is a little long. So Moore can't convert on the 2 free throws. Nola Carter again goes coast to coast. Gives it up to Jalen Moore. She can't get a handle on it. Picked up by Kaya Cochran. Adrienne Brown now with it. Gives it to Chris Beckham. Beckham over on the left side to Figures. Figures for three. In and out. How in the world did that ball not go in? I'll never know. Goodness gracious. That ball bounced around about 4 times and popped out. It'll be Fort Valley basketball. 4:27 to go here in the first half. Lady Hurricanes have pretty much led the entire game so far. They're up 30-21 now. Journey Powell with the basketball for the Lady Wildcats. Going to be picked up by Kaya Cochran. Looks over to Jalen Moore. Moore trying to get it back to Journey Powell. Finally does. Powell dribbling around. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Kaya Cochran with the defensive pressure. Now she runs around and Jalen Moore gets a pick. Quickly down court, it's going to be Chris Beckham. Her shot is no good, and an offensive foul will be called on Chris Beckham. Lady Wildcats will inbounds. Again, full court pressure being applied by the Lady Hurricanes. Pass is down to Nola Carter. She's in the lane, gets it back out to Antonia Jones. Jones over to Journey Powell. Powell with the basketball. Down to Height. Height drives the baseline, and she'll be called for an offensive foul. So a flurry of offensive fouls here in the last minute and a half to 2 minutes. Demesia Blue brings it down for the Lady Hurricanes. Over on the left wing to Gabby Figures. Figures gets it into Adrienne Brown at the free throw line. Her shot is no good. Rebound is by Nola Carter. Carter going to give it up to Journey Powell. Powell looking. And guarded by Blue. Going to get a pick from Kaylin West. And oh, there is a mass of humanity on the floor there. Several players tripped up. Foul will be called. I believe that's going to be on Taisha Moore. So Journey Powell will get 2 free throws. She'll try to get in the score book for the first time. It's up and good, and she does. So Powell becomes the 4th Fort Valley State player to score. 7 players have scored for the Lady Hurricanes, led by Gabby Figures with 9 points. That free throw is on the way and good, so Journey Powell with 2 points. Nola Carter leads all scores with 12 points for Fort Valley State. Beckham gets a pick from Brown over to Figures. Figures for 3 again, and it's good. So Gabby with her 4th three-pointer of the night gives her 12 on the night. 2:53 to go here in the first half. Lady Hurricanes lead by a score of 33-23. Nola Carter with the basketball gets it back out to Journey Powell. Powell wants to direct traffic, being guarded by Shania Jones. Dribbles right side, and I believe a foul will be called. That will be on Jalen Moore. Illegal pick on Jalen Moy. So a 10-point lead for the Lady Hurricanes. Shania Jones with the basketball. Jones, top of the key, looking. Going to get it over to Figures on the right wing. Back out to Jones. Molosky back over to Figures. Figures pump fake, no good. Gets it over to Jones. Jones going to drive the left side. She'll run in one-hander. It's good. So Jones gets into double figures. That's her 10th point of the night. Runs the Hurricane lead to 12 points, 35-23. That's going to be a shot by Alicia Franklin, no good. Molosky with the rebound. Quickly gives it up to Figures. Down court quickly. Chris Beckham, no good. Rebound Molosky. Molosky puts it back up, no good. Gets her own rebound, and she'll be called. There'll be a foul. So Molosky with 2 shots at it. Gets fouled, she'll get 2 free throws. Amanda had 11 points last night against Albany State. Molosky's free throw is good. Amanda with 5 points tonight. Looks like number 13, Nola Clark, is limping. Fort Valley State could ill afford to lose their leading scorer in tonight's game so far. Molosky converts the second free throw. That gives her 6 points on the night, 37-23, 14-point lead here with 1:40 to go in the half. Alicia Franklin with the basketball, being guarded by Gabby Figures. Going to get a pick from Takandris Jordan, and Jordan will be called for the illegal pick. That's about the 3rd illegal pick of the evening called on the post players from Fort Valley State. Coach LaCoy Willingham not quite understanding the call, wants a clarification. Lady Hurricanes, Chris Beckham, no good. Long rebound by Alicia Franklin. Franklin on the run, stops, gives it up to Nola Carter for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound by Shania Jones. Jones over to Figures. Figures gets it inside. Adrienne Brown gets hammered, but no call. Picked up by Takandris Jordan. Jordan gives it over to Alicia Franklin. Franklin wants to get a pick. Trying to get a pick from Jordan. Gets one. Gets it over to Nola Carter. Carter at the right elbow. Drives down the lane. One-handed shot. Rolls in and out. No good. She gets her own rebound. Her shot is no good. And Nola Carter will go to the line once again. She'll get 2 free throws. She's 4 for 5 so far. She's got 12 points on the night. 32 seconds to go here in the first half. Lady Hurricanes lead by a score 37-23. Carter. First free throw on the way is good. Make that 13 points for Nola Carter. Carter. Shot on the way is up and good. So Nola Carter is 6 for 7 from the free throw line. She has 14 points on the night. Shania Jones with the basketball for the Lady Hurricanes. Gets it to Taisha Moore at the top of the key. And the Lady Wildcats will be called for a foul. That'll send Taisha Moore to the free throw line. Moore 1 for 4 on the night from the free throw line. Free throw on the way, and it's good. Moore will get a second free throw, so Moore with 2 points on the evening. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound by Alicia Franklin. 19 seconds to go here in the first half. Franklin dribbles to the left wing, gives it up to Keandra Cox, top of the key, being guarded by Jones down in the corner. That's Alicia Franklin for 3, no good. Nola Carter with the rebound, spin move shot, no good. Rebound by Takandris Jordan. She hasn't knocked away, picked up by Carter. Carter shot at the buzzer, is no good. So we come to halftime here at the Storm Dome at Georgia Southwestern State University. Lady Hurricanes lead by a score of 38-25. We'll be back after are 55% from the free throw line. The Fort Valley State Lady Wildcats are 28% from the field and 20% from three-point land, but they are shooting 77% from the free throw line. And we're underway, Fort Valley State with the basketball. That'll be Keandra Cox. Stolen away by Mariah Trimble. Trimble goes coast to coast, up and good. So Trimble with her first points of the night makes it 40-25. Great defensive play. Good anticipation by Mariah that time. She gets the steal and the basket. So Fort Valley State with the basketball now. That'll be Amanda Height, or Amaya Height. She tries to get it into Nola Carter. Carter leading scorer for everybody. She has 14 points on the night. So Fort Valley will inbounds on the side just in front of their bench. Nope, that'll be underneath the basket. Inbounds it to Carter. Carter from the baseline. Her shot is no good. Rebound is by Moy. Moy, one-handed hook shot is good. So Moy with her first points on the night. Cuts the Keandra Cox for the Lady Wildcats, being guarded by Brittany Grant. Gets a pick. Picked up by Molosky. Gets the ball over to Nola Carter. Carter over to Height. Height drives the right side off the glass and good. So Height with her 6th point of the night makes it 42-29. Quickly down court, Brittany Grant with the shot. No good. Pass out to Nola Carter. Carter at the free throw line gives it up to Alicia Franklin. Franklin going to drive the baseline. Jump shot, one-hander is good. So Franklin is in the books with 2 points now, making it 42-31. Scrabble on the floor for the basketball. That looks like Shania Jones and Keandra Cox. Cox getting up a little gingerly. May have tweaked her ankle just a little bit. So Patra Paris will enter the game for Mariah Trimble. Hurricanes will inbound. That'll be Lauren Carter. Carter out to Jones. Jones back down in the corner to Brittany Grant. She wanted the shot, couldn't get a handle on it. Duncan now over to Jones. Up to the elbow to Molosky. Molosky gets hammered. Looks at her arm, but no call. Ball gets thrown away by the Lady Hurricanes. Fort Valley State with the basketball. It'll be Alicia Franklin bringing the ball over midcourt. Going to be guarded by Brittany Grant. Pick, and she's picked up by Lauren Duncan. Foul will be called on Lauren Duncan. Kaya Cochran and Gabby Figures will enter the game. And Brittany Grant and Lauren Duncan will exit. So Fort Valley State will inbounds underneath their own basket. Inbounds pass goes into Amaya Height. Her left-handed shot is off the glass, no good. I believe we'll have an over-the-back called on Antonia Jones. So it'll be Lady Hurricanes basketball. 42-31, 7:37 to go here in the third quarter. Hurricanes basketball. Shania Jones just with the basketball. Since the team in the white got the ball, it's obvious that the team in the blue made the foul. So that shot is good. We'll give credit to Jalen Moore for that one. Not really sure it was her, but looked like amongst all those people that were crowded in the lane that Moy got the shot. Hurricanes with the basketball. That'll be Shania Jones. Back to 11 points, 44-33. That'll be Alicia Franklin. Franklin drives the left side. Her shot is good.
Alicia Franklin.
So the Hurricanes and Wildcats are exchanging baskets here. Shania Jones over in the corner to Gabby Figures. Figures on the right wing. Back out to Molosky. Swings it over to Cochran. Cochran for three. No good. Rebound is going to be by Nola Carter, and a foul will be called. Looks like that's going to be on Amanda Molosky.
Foul was on Molosky.
So we have a whistle. Trying to, oh, they said it was, what did they say it was? Oh, okay. So player stepped out of bounds, but it was no foul. I heard him say no foul. There's no foul. Okay. There's no foul. Okay. All right. So it'll be Georgia Southwestern basketball. 5:57 to go here in the third quarter. Figures will inbound to Cochran. Cochran, right wing, going to give it back to Figures at the top of the key. Swings it over to Jones. Jones going to drive back out to Figures. Figures swings it over to Cochran. Cochran on the right wing gets it to Molosky. Molosky from the right elbow. Good. Molosky with her 8th point of the night makes it 46-35. Running one-handed by Nola Carter. Very low percentage shot that time. Long rebound is by Kaya Cochran. Cochran gives it up Molosky. Molosky over to Jones. Jones for three. No good. Rebound is by Alicia Franklin from Fort Valley State. She's on the run. Going to drive. Going to get fouled. A blocking foul, I believe. That's probably on Gabby Figures. Alicia Franklin meant she was going to get the rebound and go all the way for the shot on that time. So Franklin will be at the free throw. Her first shot is up and good. So Franklin with 5 points on the night. 5:15 to go here in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Lady Hurricanes. Franklin with the second shot on the way, and it's good. So Franklin is 2 for 4 on the night. She has 6 total points. Quickly, Kaya Cochran with the basketball. Gets it out Molosky. Molosky into Taisha Moore. Spin move and shot is no good. Foul will be called. Taisha will get 2 free throws. Taisha's visited the free throw line quite often tonight. She is 2 for 6 so far, so she'll be shooting her 7th and 8th free throw of the night. Taisha with 2 points. She had 6 last night. First free throw is on the way, and it's good. So Taisha now with 3 points. Moore, second free throw on the way, is up and good. So Moore now with 4 points. She's 4 for 8 from the free throw line tonight. Fort Valley State with the basketball. That's going to be Alicia Franklin. She's going to get it over to Jordan. Jordan's shot is no good. Put back by Nola Carter. She makes it. Gives her 16 points on the night. Leading scorer of all scores. Gabby Figures thinks about it but doesn't take it. Pulls over to the left elbow. Her shot is no good. Rebound by Kaya Carter. She throws it out, picked up by Molosky. Back over to Carter, back to Molosky. Molosky from the left elbow. Her shot is no good. Rebound by Nola Carter. I know you've heard Nola Carter's name a lot tonight, both scoring and rebounding. Alicia Franklin with the basketball. Gets it into Amaya Height. Height being guarded by Molosky. Kicks it back over to Franklin. Franklin going to drive the right side. Gives it up to Candace Jordan. Her shot is up and good. Drops the lead to 7 points.
To Candace Jordan.
Gabby Figures for three, up and good.
Gabby Figures.
So Gabby Figures with her 5th three-pointer of the night. She's got 15, and that extends the lead back to 10. Picked up and stolen by Kaya Cochran. Over to Gabby Figures. Her shot is no good. So great job of team defense. Kaya Cochran was the one that actually knocked it away. Got it over to Shania Jones, who then got it to Gabby Figures for the three. And with 3:36 to go here in the third quarter, we'll take a timeout with Georgia Southwestern State leading by a score of 51 to 41. We'll be back after this timeout.
Athletic footwear, apparel, and accessory brand of Georgia Southwestern State University Athletics. Wear what the Hurricanes wear. Visit the Georgia Southwestern bookstore or the Griffinville Golf Course Pro Shop for official Georgia Southwestern Adidas gear, including sideline apparel, polo shirts, hats, and performance apparel. Identified by its famous three-stripe logo, Adidas is a global designer, developer, and marketer of athletic footwear and apparel and accessories with the mission to make all athletes better. From tip-off to the final whistle, Adidas supports and encourages the love of sport, no matter the game. A big thank you to Adidas.
Nola Carter will be at the free throw line for Fort Valley. Nola is 6 for 7 so far from the free throw line. Her shot is on the way and no good. Only the second miss of the night for Nola Carter. Carter with her second free throw. On the way and good. So Carter with 17 points on the night. Hurricanes now with the basketball. That'll be Tamesia Blue. Blue gets it over to Gabby Figures. Figures looks inside for Taisha Moore. Can't get it to her. Going to get it over to Chris Beckham. Beckham back out to Figures. Over to Blue. Blue looking inside for Molosky. Can't get it to her. Over to Figures. Figures thought about taking the three. Gets it over to Blue. Blue's going to drive the left side. Shot is up and no good. She'll get fouled. Got fouled pretty hard that time. Tamesia hit the floor pretty hard. She's slow to get up, but she'll get 2 free throws. So they'll take just a second. There's a Fort Valley State player on the floor. Looks like she's holding her hip, and that is Nola Carter. The Lady Wildcats can not afford to lose Nola Carter and her 17 points. .308 to go here in the third quarter. The Lady Hurricanes lead by a score of 51 to 42. Tamesia Blue will go to the line for her 2 free throws. Looks like Keandra Cox. Looks like Cox will enter the game for Nola Carter, and she's limping a little bit herself. First free throw by Tamesia Blue is no good. Blue's second free throw on the way up, and it's no good. Rebound is going to be Kaylin West. West going to give it up. Taken away by Tamesia Blue. Over to Figures. Gets it into Taisha Moore. Her shot is up and good. So, no, it's going to be an offensive foul called. I was pretty sure I saw the official make the basket count signal, but was giving says Taisha Moore threw an elbow in her spin move. It's a good move from where I'm sitting. Looked pretty good by Moore, but I don't count. Three-pointer by Keandra Cox is no good. Rebound by Chris Beckham. Beckham on the run, gets it up to Figures. Figures on the right wing, gets it back to Beckham. Beckham over to Molosky. Molosky in the left corner. That's Tamesia Blue. Gets it out to Chris Beckham. Her shot is no good. Molosky with the rebound. Her shot is no good. She'll be fouled. So Amanda Molosky will get 2 free throws.
Amanda Molosky on the free throw line.
2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Molosky's first free throw is up and good. She has 9 points on the night. Trying to get into double figures for the second night in a row. Free throw on the way and good. So Amanda has 10 points on the night. Again, full court pressure going to be applied by GSW. Inbounds pass goes to Journey Powell. Powell being guarded by Figures. Gets the pass up to Keandra Cox. Quickly going to pull up in the lane. Her shot is short. And a foul is going to be called on Taisha Moore. So Keandra Cox will get 2 free throws. A lot of free throws in this game, especially by Fort Valley State. First free throw is on the way and no good. Keandra Cox with 5 points. Cox will get a second free throw. Trying to get her free throw percentage up to 50%. And she makes it and does. So that gives her 6 points on the night. 53-43, 10-point lead by the Lady Hurricanes. 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. Hurricanes with the basketball. Used a little motion, passing offense. That's going to be Tamesia Blue. Gets it over to Figures. Figures back out to Beckham, top of the key. Over on the right wing to Blue. Blue down on the baseline to Mariah Trimble. Gets it into Molosky, but Molosky's shot is blocked. Scramble on the floor. And there's a jump ball called, and it'll be Fort Valley State's basketball. Played Albany State last night. So Fort Valley will inbounds underneath the basket. Full court pressure once again being applied by Georgia Southwestern. Inbounds goes to Alicia Franklin. Franklin over to Journey Powell. She's going to drive the left side of the lane. No good. Rebound by Molosky. Molosky out to Blue. Blue on the run. Down the left side. Over in the corner to Gabby Figures. Ball gets swung out to Chris Beckham. Her shot on the right baseline is no good. And imagine that, a foul is called. Somebody's going to be fouling out here pretty soon for one of these teams. So Chris Beckham will get her first 2 free throws of the night. Free throw on the way and good. So Chris is in the scoring book with a point. Chris Beckham got 4 minutes of playing time last night, but did not score. Beckham with the second free throw on the way. And it's good. So now Beckham with 2 points. Again, full court pressure being applied. Alicia Franklin will dribble out of it. She's going to dribble all the way down the left side of the lane. Her shot is no good. Amanda Molosky with the rebound. Quickly out to Tamesia Blue. Blue on the run. Looks, can't find anybody. Gets it over to Figures. Figures on the right wing. Back out to Blue. Molosky over to Beckham in front of the Hurricane bench. Dribbles up to the left wing. Her shot is up. It's no good. Long rebound taken by Tamesia Blue. Blue keeps it alive. Gets it over to Figures. Figures for three. Good. Gabby Figures with her sixth three-pointer of the night. She has 18 points on the night. Foul will be called. So that'll send, looks like, Journey Powell to the line. Powell already 2 for 2 on the evening from the free throw line. So Fort Valley will send all of their remaining 4 players on the backcourt back. Breaking the action here. Don't know what's going on. The officials are conferring with each other. Oh. Oh, he's just to the radio guy. Radio guy ain't got a clue as who's getting the fouls called. I can't see that far. I wish I could see across the court. First free throw is no good by Journey Powell. Second free throw on the way is no good. Rebound by Patra Paris. Paris will get it out to Kaya Cochran. Cochran quickly down to Chris Beckham. Gets it back to Cochran. Over to Paris. Paris to Shania Jones. Jones dribbles over to Cochran. Cochran to Beckham. Beckham into Molosky. Molosky on the left side of the baseline. No good. Rebound by Paris. Puts it back up and good. Patra Paris with the basket. Makes it 60-43. 22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Alicia Franklin being guarded by Kaya Cochran. 14 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Franklin going to drive the left side, pull up her shot off the glass. No good. Amanda Molosky with the rebound. Gets it to Kaya Cochran. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 2, 1. Shot by Shania Jones is no good. So we come to the end of the third quarter. Georgia Southwestern leads by a score of 60-43 over Fort Valley State. We'll be back to start the fourth quarter right after this timeout.
Magnolia Manor is proud to partner with Hurricane Athletics. Magnolia Manor is a ministry of the United Methodist Church offering independent living, assisted living, personal care, memory care, and nursing care for older adults. Every day, the organization's 8 campuses across Georgia, including its Americus location, combine to meet the needs of almost 1,300 individuals who need or desire a quality of lifestyle that provides for their social, spiritual, mental, and physical needs in a secure, safe setting within a loving Christian atmosphere. Beyond this partnership with Hurricane Athletics, Magnolia Manor is proud to have many Georgia Southwestern graduates as part of its family of 1,100 employees. A big thank you to Magnolia Manor, a proud partner of Hurricane Athletics.
We go to the fourth quarter with the Hurricanes leading by a score of 60-43. Kaya Cochran with the basketball. Going to give it to Chris Beckham. Back to Cochran, top of the key. Fort Valley in a 2-3 zone. Gives it to Molosky. Molosky trying to go back door to Patra Paris. It goes out of bounds. Good thought by Paris and Molosky. Looks like maybe Amanda lost either got hit in the eye or she lost a contact lens. She's going to get attention over behind the Hurricane bench. So again, full court pressure being applied by the Lady Hurricanes. Mariah Trimble in for Molosky. That'll be Keandra Cox. Cox back out to Franklin. Franklin over to Cox. Cox being guarded by Shania Jones. Cox looks, gives it up to Amaya Height. Height inside to Nola Carter. She's returned to the game. Her shot is no good. Foul will be called on Mariah Trimble. So Nola Carter gets 2 free throws. First free throw is up and good. So apparently the injury to Carter was not enough to keep her out of the lineup. Carter with a second free throw is up and no good. Patra Paris with the rebound. Carter 8 for 11 from the free throw line tonight. She has 18 points in all. Lady Hurricanes gets it into Patra Paris. Her shot is knocked away. Loose ball on the floor, and it looks like it's going to go off of the hands of Alicia Franklin. "11 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks like Coach Kelly Britsky wanted a resetting of the shot clock, but did not get it. So 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets it to Shania Jones. Jones cross court to Beckham. Beckham over to Jones. Jones' shot is up and no good. Rebound by Patra Paris. Puts it back up. Good. So Paris with her second basket of the night extends the lead to 18 points, 62-54. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Alicia Franklin with the basketball. Going to get a pick from Takandra Jordan. Her running one-hander is no good. Goes off the hand of Chris Beckham. So that'll give Fort Valley State the basketball underneath their own basket. It'll be Keandra Cox inbounding. Looks, gives it to Nola Carter. Carter going running one-hander through the lane is no good. Rebound by Chris Beckham. Beckham quickly up to Trimble. Trimble can't get the shot off. And gets her own rebound, and it's good. So Trimble with the basket, gives her 6 on the night, makes it 64-44. Double team by the Lady Hurricanes, and Fort Valley State quickly calls a timeout. 8:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lady Hurricanes lead by a score of 64-44. We'll be back after this timeout.
A proud sponsor of Georgia Southwestern Athletics. Two Dukes Barbecue located 800 Tripp Street, just a few blocks from the campus. Visit them on Facebook at Two Dukes Barbecue and more to get updates on the menu and their specials. They're open Tuesday through Saturday and voted #1 barbecue in Americus. Two Dukes Barbecue, a proud sponsor of Georgia Southwestern Athletics.
Inbounds pass knocked away by Shania Jones. Keandra Cox with the basketball. Stolen by Kaya Cochran. She's going to get fouled. Foul will be called on Keandra Cox. Molosky will inbounds to Kaya Cochran. Cochran over to Shania Jones. Going to have a foul on the floor. I believe that's going to be on to Candace Jordan. So the Lady Hurricanes will inbounds underneath their own basket. That'll be Chris Beckham. Beckham will get it to Paris. Back to Beckham. Pass is anticipated by Alicia Franklin, is stolen. And now we're going to have a call here. And not sure who that was called on. It was called on somebody in a blue uniform by somebody in a striped uniform, and I know that because somebody in a white uniform was about to take the ball out. Nola Carter will inbound. She's got 18 points on the night. She'll inbounds to Keandra Cox. Gets a pick from Alicia Franklin. Now passes to Alicia Franklin. Can't get no respect out of the girl guarding her. Long shot by Keandra Cox is no good. Long rebound by Nola Carter. Carter now over to Keandra Cox, and her shot is no good. Rebound by Shania Jones. Jones dribbles between the legs, drives the lane. One-handed running shot is no good. Rebound is by Nola Carter. That's probably about the 300th rebound Nola Carter has gotten tonight. Carter back out to Keandra Cox. Cox being guarded by Shania Jones. Gets a pick from Alicia Franklin. Franklin gets the basketball now. Going to drive the left side, drives the lane, tries to get it over in the corner to Keandra Cox, but throws it away. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lauren Duncan will check in the game for Georgia Southwestern. Lady Hurricanes with the basketball. That'll be Kaya Cochran with the ball. She's going to dribble to the right side, being guarded by Antonia Jones. Gets it to Figures. Figures dribbles over in front of the Hurricane bench, gives it up to Patra Paris. Her shot is no good. Rebound is by Jalen Moy. Throws it away. Here's Lauren Duncan for three. Good. Lauren Duncan with her second three-pointer of the night. She has 6. That makes the lead 67-44. Just under 6.5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Keandra Cox gets it to Nola Carter. Carter has it knocked away by Gabby Figures. And now a foul will be called. That foul is going to be called on Nola Carter. Well, why not? That's about the only thing she hasn't done tonight. She scored, she shot free throws, and she's rebounded. Nola hit the floor rather hard. Looks like she's bleeding from around the left eye. She'll have to take care of the blood issue before she can return to the game. I'll tell you what, Nola Carter has played her heart out tonight. She would be my choice for Fort Valley's player of the game if we had one. So we'll take a timeout here. A little blood on the floor. 67-44 with 6:14 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this timeout. The Lady Hurricanes with the basketball. Kaya Cochran with the basketball. She's going to get it over to Gabby Figures. Tries to get it back, and there'll be a backcourt call. Just out of the reach of both Lauren Duncan and Kaya Cochran. Lady Hurricanes playing man-to-man defense here. That'll be Keandra Cox gives it up to Amaya Height. Height going to pull up on the left elbow. Her shot goes in and out, and a foul will be called on Jalen Moy. Went over the back of Amanda Molosky. Quite a few fouls called in this game, in case you haven't noticed. Kaya Cochran over to Duncan. Duncan over to Gabby Figures. Figures' shot is no good. Rebound by Amanda Molosky, and this shot is no good. .5:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Molosky will be at the line for the Lady Hurricanes. Molosky, a perfect 4 for 4 from the line tonight. She has 10 points in all. Her free throw is up and good. Taisha Moore checks back into the game for Patra Paris. Shot on the way in, good. So Amanda Molosky 6 for 6 in the free throw department tonight. She goes to the bench, and Mariah Trimble will check back in. Alicia Franklin quickly up the court for Fort Valley State. She's going to give it up to Journey Powell. Powell going to be guarded by Shania Jones out at midcourt. She's going to get a pick from Amaya Height. Gets it over to Moy. Moy on the left baseline. Back out to Alicia Franklin. 7 on the shot clock. Going to dribble around into the lane. Pulls back. Her fall-away shot is up and good. So Franklin with the basket gives her 8 for the night. About to be under 5 minutes to go here in the game. Lauren Duncan on the left wing gets a pick from Taisha Moore. Her three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Jalen Moy of Fort Valley. Quickly gets it out to Antonia Jones, who gets down. Underhanded left-handed shot is no good. And a foul will be called on Gabby Figures. That'll send Antonia Jones to the line for her first 2 free throws of the evening. And a timeout will be called. 4:40. Antonia Jones at the line. Free throw is up and no good. So Jones will get a second free throw. Jones. Shot is up off the front of the rim. No good. So Jones misses her 2 free throws. Shania Jones of the Lady Hurricanes with the basketball. Over in front of the Hurricane bench, looking inside. Can't find anybody. Being guarded by Alicia Franklin. Has it knocked away. Picked up by Lauren Duncan. Duncan, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Lauren Duncan. Duncan going to run down the lane, and a blocking foul will be called. So Lauren Duncan will go to the line. 4:18 to go here in the game. Duncan. First free throw on the way is up and good.
Duncan on the free throw line.
7 points for Lauren tonight. Second free throw on the way, up and good. So Duncan converts both of her free throws, gives her 8 points on the night. Makes it 71-46. Now, Journey Moore comes up the left side. She steps on the sideline, goes out of bounds. So it'll be Lady Hurricane basketball. Shania Jones with the basketball. About to be under 4 minutes left in the game. Jones over to Duncan. Duncan looks, tries to get inside to Taisha Moore, knocked away. Picked off by Shania Jones now. Jones going to drive the basket, no good. Rebound by Taisha Moore, it's up and good. So Moore will get the basket, and she'll get a free throw.
Taisha Moore with the basket.
Moore is 4 for 8 from the line tonight. (73-36), just under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Taisha Moore with the free throw. She'll get a chance to make the old-fashioned three-point. Free throw on the way, up and good. So Taisha Moore goes 5 for 9 for the line tonight. Journey Powell with the basketball, going to give it up to Alicia Franklin. Franklin being guarded by Gabby Figures. Cut off there by Mariah Trimble. Good job by Trimble there. Down in the corner to Antonia Jones. She's going to have a running one-hander, no good. Rebound is taken by Mariah Trimble. Trimble over to Duncan. Duncan stops, shoots, no good. Knocked out to Gabby Figures. Figures wide open. Looks like Antonia Jones is injured back on the far end of the court. Or just wants to tie her shoes, one or the other. Not real sure. I don't think she's injured. Whatever it is, right now she's got a lot to say to both her coach and the referee. So inbounds pass goes to Tamesia Blue. Now Chris Beckham with the ball, gets it inside, swings it over out to Duncan. Duncan to the left wing. Chris Beckham's shot is no good. Long rebound by Antonia Jones, goes out of bounds. So Antonia Jones will inbounds. 3:09 to go here in the game. Hurricanes lead 74-46. Journey Powell with the basketball. Going to drive the left side, gives it up to Alicia Franklin. Franklin gets a pick from Amaya Height. Franklin being guarded by Beckham. Over to number 24, that's Antonia Jones. Her spin move shot is no good. Rebound is by Taisha Moore. Moore quickly out to Tamesia Blue. Blue going to drive the lane, kicks it over to Duncan. Duncan on the right wing, shot is good. So now Duncan's in double digits for the night. She has 10 points, 76-46. 30-point lead for the Hurricanes. And Fort Valley State wants and gets a timeout with 2:21 to play here in the game. Georgia Southwestern leads by a score of 76-46. We'll be back after this timeout with more Lady Hurricane basketball. who makes her first appearance of the game. Pass goes back out to Alicia Franklin. Franklin being guarded by Beckham. She's going to try to get the shot down the lane. Foul will be called. A block foul, and that'll give 2 free throws to Alicia Franklin. Franklin is 2 for 4 on the night so far in free throws. First free throw is on the way and good. That gives Franklin 9 points on the evening. Second free throw on the way is good. So Franklin now has converted 4 of 6 free throws. She's in double figures with 10 points. Tamesia Blue with the basketball. Going to get it over to Amber Hicks. Got a few substitutes in the game for the Lady Hurricanes. That'll be Chris Beckham. Beckham into Green. Green's shot is no good. Rebound is by Amaya Height. Height quickly to Journey Powell. 1:38 to go here in the basketball game. Powell going to drive in front of the bench. Looks, gets it up to Alicia Franklin. Franklin being guarded by Tamesia Blue. She drives to the free throw line, gets it to Kaylin West. Nope, I'm sorry, that's Jalen Moore. Moore back to Franklin. Shot clock running out. Her shot is no good. So it'll be Georgia Southwestern basketball. Tamesia Blue bringing the ball up. She gives it over to Amber Hicks. Back to Blue. Blue back to Hicks. Hicks getting a pick from Tyra Smith. Smith will be called for the foul. So about to go under 1 minute to go in the game. And Fort Valley State will inbounds. That'll be Journey Powell being guarded by Amber Hicks. Powell and giving the ball to Antonia Jones. Antonia picks the dribble up, gives it to Alicia Franklin. Into Jalen Moore. Her shot is no good. Rebound is by Tyra Smith. Smith gets it to Amber Hicks. Hicks tries to get it to Smith. Smith can't handle it, so 26 seconds to go, and Journey Powell with the basketball. Going to drive. Oh, makes a pass, gets knocked down. Picked up by Amber Hicks, gets it up to Tyra Smith. Smith's shot is up and no good. That ball almost went in. So, but Tyra Smith will go to the line. Smith will get 2 free throws. 76-48, 13.2 seconds to go in the game. Don't forget, Tuesday night, the Hurricane men's team will be at home. They'll be playing Fort Valley State. Smith's free throw is up and good. Hope to see you here at the Storm Dome at 7:30 on Tuesday night. Tyra Smith's second shot on the way up and good. So Smith with 2 points in the game. Inbounds to Journey Powell. Under 10 seconds now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll be the game. Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes defeat the Fort Valley State Lady Wildcats by a score of 78-48. Don't forget, the Hurricane men's team will be playing at the Storm Dome against the Fort Valley State men's team Tuesday night at 7:30. Hope to see you here. If you can't, don't forget, you can pick up the game on 94 Sports, 94.7. Hope to see you then. If not, you can get us on the radio.